What's up, Bloodline friends? It's Bill here with another quick video on one of the aspects of the game. So, I'm going to talk about districts today. So, districts are a thing that I don't think people put as much attention to it as they should. And this is the main way you're going to get gold for your teams to upgrade your champions. So, uh, districts, when you go into your district screen, which is right here, you're going to unlock these different districts at different aspects of the campaign. So as you progress through the campaign, you're going to unlock more of these. So in the beginning, you just start with the market district, and then tavern, and so on and so forth. And as you can see, harbor district is the one I haven't unlocked. If you tap it, it'll tell you when it unlocks. So stage 16.5. When you complete that, that's when you'll have access to the harbor district. Um, Another thing to remember with these is as you progress through the districts, um, they start to give more gold, and they cost more gold to upgrade. So or more food, I should say. They cost more food to upgrade. So it's beneficial to upgrade your cheaper ones first, because the amount of um, the the amount of gold that you're going to generate for upgrading it is gonna be more than you're going to gain from the more powerful districts. So, for instance, like my market district here, I'm getting 20k a minute gold, and for my fair district, I'm getting 17k gold. And I only have 200 workers in the fair district, and I have 500 in the market, but it costs a lot less to put market people in there. For instance, if I hire 10 workers in the fair district, it costs me 14 million food at this point. And if I hire 10 in the market, it's only costing me, uh, 3 times less. So for the amount I'm gaining, it's more beneficial to upgrade your cheaper districts first. The big thing with districts is you can assign champions to them, right? So as you level up the district, for every 5 levels that you level up the district, which is this number here, then you can add a champion to that district to enhance the gold output. So for instance, so it's at level 1, you get one champion, at level 5, 2, at 10, 3, at 15, 4, and then at 20, you get 5. You get 5. So as you can see here, this one's level 15, so I have 4 unlocked. As you can see, these are the champions that I have that are affecting this district. And these are very high numbers that will affect the output. So if I put one of these lower level ones in there, you can see there's a huge difference. Like this guy here, this girl, she's only going to give me 66 extra golds, whereas this one's giving me 3,344. I mean, that's per minute, so that's a huge deal. Um, so the trait that affects champions for district is leadership. So if you ever wonder what's this leadership ability on the character screen, that's what it's for. It's nothing to do with battle. It doesn't enhance your guys in battle or anything. It's just purely for district purposes. So different characters have higher base leadership. I believe the Lux has the highest base leadership, but you're pretty much not going to be putting anyone in districts outside of the when you first start the game with base leadership skills. So really, it's just about the traits. There's two traits that affect leadership. One gives you a base leadership bonus, and the other one gives you a percentage leadership bonus. So ideally, you want a champion with both of those, and then it can greatly enhance your your effectiveness. Like, and that's how you get these guys. Say they're at level 1, and they still give like 600, 200. That's because they have leadership traits. So, if you want to maximize your gold earning, you want to put people in these districts that have those leadership traits. So, what I did here is I'm about to open a bunch of boxes, the gold boxes. So I wanted to completely maximize what I'm getting from my districts. So I want to make sure my guild bonus is on when you open your gold boxes. So one of the guild orders that you can have is district percent increase. So you want to make sure that's turned on. And you want to make sure that you have all of your people in your districts that are giving you the maximum bonus. So, for instance, these guys, what I like to do is it's kind of a pain, but you only have to do it once, right? So you go through, you have you find your champions that have the best base leadership skills, and then you go into your roster and you level them up. That leadership trait, that leadership ability is going to go up in points as you level up your character as well, and it's based on rarity too. So your best ones are going to be the mythic ones with legendary traits. But even a common, um, well, not so much common because their traits are so low. But even like say a purple could sometimes be substantially higher than a mythic if it has leadership traits. The traits are really the things that matter the most. So. What I did is for my level, for the champions I'm not using that have good leadership traits, I put them to 4-star and I put them to 160. So 160 is your highest level cap for a 4-star tune. So the level cap is based on the star level of your heroes. If you didn't know that, so I put them to 4 because when they're 4, they're still viable to be used in other aspects. Like if you want to use them to feed in a champion. Um, you can put them to 5 too. I'll probably put all of these tunes to 5-star at some point. I just haven't done it yet, so which will enhance the amount of gold that I'll be getting from them, because I'll be able to make them higher level, so this number will increase. So for now, I just made them 4-stars, which is pretty easy to do with the amount of fodder that you get to 4-star champions. Once you start progressing through the game, you get just getting tons of fodder that you're not going to use. So putting them to 4-star isn't really that big of a deal. So put these to 4-star, and then I lock them and put them to 160. So as you can see, if I go through all these, you'll see I have these characters. This one was already a 5-star, so that's why it's level 200. It probably has like a little leadership trait, and it's a rare, but it's the best one I had for this. The champions that you can put in each of the district positions are based on this little icon. So when you go into your heroes, you can see that, like, for instance, this one you can put in the entertainment districts. So whatever districts have the entertainment icon over it, that's where you can put her. So as you can see, she's locked. This is a mythic that I don't use. I have uh, a 9-star Lux, but this particular one I just put to 4, and I have her locked. And she's just going to stay at 160 locked. Eventually, like I said, I'll make her 5-star and put her 200 to maximize her even more. As you get into the end game meta, you want to have characters with both leadership traits, and you want to start doing this through marriage, etc. But that really, I wouldn't recommend doing that until you get really far into the game, because those rings are going to be more valuable later on. A lot of players are using those marriage rings early, and there's a finite number of those, I mean, that you can get for free. And you get a lot in the beginning, but then as you progress through the game, that really slows down. So if you want to start getting them later on, you have to start paying for them. So it's better to keep the ones that you get and to maximize end game potential. So as you can see, all of these, if I organize it by level, I have a bunch of these that are level 160. To upgrade to level 160, it doesn't really cost too much gold. Each level costs more and more gold. Getting to 160, you can pretty easily do. It doesn't really cost that much as you might think. Once you start progressing through the game, it's really once you start getting into like the 300s and 200s and 300s, and obviously substantially higher, then it really costs a lot to upgrade the champions. So I'm going to reset some of these, like the level 200 ones, after I open my bags. So why am I doing this? Is it really that big of a deal? Well, let me give you, I have a bunch of these things. And for instance, right now, if I'm going to open all these, right, in just a few minutes, and this is going to give me 1.57 billion gold. And you can see how much you get per box just by putting the tab to 1. I'm going to get 6,000,000 21,960 gold for opening one of these hour purple boxes. Now, before I started maximizing my district tunes just a little while ago and upgrading them to 160 and all that, this number, if I was to remove all my champions, it's less than 4 million per box. So we're talking, I think it was like 3.6 million. So I had about a 40% increase in the amount of gold that I got for each box. And that's a 40% increase in the amount of gold you're getting per minute as well. So, I mean, you're literally, it's a huge boost, right? So, if you're a min maxer like me and you want to maximize and be efficient, this is especially important for free to play players and light spenders. Whales, you guys are just going to buy what you need anyway, right? But, if you want to play efficiently and you want to get the best characters and level them up as fast as you can, you got to play efficiently. And this is the best way to do that. So obviously this video is taking me substantially longer than I originally was going to do. I want it to be pretty quick, but this is something that's really important. It's the same thing for these. I'm going to get another 889 million from this. So by doing this, I have been saving these boxes for a few weeks. So by doing this, I'm going to get about almost what 2.3, 2.4 billion gold. And if I didn't do this, that number would be like 1.5 billion gold. So it's a huge, huge difference. So if there's any questions, as usual, you guys feel free to put them in the comments below. Go on Discord, ask us there. The very active community, very friendly mods, and they're always happy to help out. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.